Bearcat Sports Network. This is the Bearcat Sports Network. It's time for Sam Houston State University Bearcat basketball. 101.7 KSAM has every dribble, swish, and squeak from buzzer to buzzer live. Now let's head down to the floor with the voice of the Bearcats, Rob Hipp.
All right, friends, well, a pleasant good afternoon and welcome to another edition of Sam Houston Men's Basketball on 101.7 FM KSAM and the Bearcat Sports Network. I'm Rob Hipp, your play-by-play announcer tonight, and we are live in Huntsville, Texas at Johnson Coliseum as Sam Houston Men's Basketball gets underway in the WAC Conference. Sam Houston finished up non-conference play at 5-8 this season. They could have easily been over 500 if that shooting would have improved, but we'll see tonight going up against a Lamar team that finished their non-conference schedule at only 2 wins and 11 losses. We'll quickly look back for Beaumont. Despite shooting nearly 50% for the game and owning a double-digit lead in the first half, Lamar University out of Beaumont was unable to hold down the lead down the stretch versus the ULM as they played their last game. Lamar turned the ball over 18 times, and Louisiana Monroe converted that into 32 points. The scoring off LU miscues proved to be the difference in a game that saw the Cardinals drop a 3-point decision 80-77 to ULM. That was back on Monday evening at the Montaigne Center in Beaumont, Texas. The Cardinals, as I said earlier, 2-11. They were 30 of 62, shooting 48% from the field, including a 10 of 16 effort from three-point range on a night that saw 5 players score in double figures. The Big Red, as they're called, struggled from the free throw line Monday, converting just 7 of 13 attempts, but they out-rebounded by 14, 39-25. Among Lamar's 39 boards, 16 came on the offensive end, but unfortunately the Cards could not mustered 8 points from the second chance. We'll see some action tonight for Lamar as they hope to get back into the win column. They're on a 4-game skid right now, and if you go back and look at their early schedule this season, this Cardinal team, they opened up against Wiley College on November the 9th, a 67-50 victory there, but they dropped the rest of the games through the month of November and December, picking up their second and last win that is currently on their win-loss record. It was Our Lady of the Lake in a 67-64 victory there. That was all the way back on December the 5th. So you fast forward, we go almost a full month ahead, and they are looking to get into that win column tonight to open up conference play. For the Sam Houston Bearcats, they are coming off of a great effort versus a very tough North Carolina Central team in El Paso. We were there for that call for the Sun Bowl Invitational Tournament. Sam Houston jumped out to an early lead in that contest. They never looked back to close the Don Haskins Sun Bowl Invitational. It was a 68-51 victory over North Carolina Central. That was last Wednesday. Savion Flagg, the Texas A&M graduate transfer, he led the Bearcats, who finished up again 5-8 in non-conference play. He had 17 points and 8 rebounds. Jaden Ray had 13 and 7 assists, while Kean Scroggins, he had 10 points off the bench. Sam Houston led by as many as 24 points in the second half when Ray connected on a three-pointer and Flagg scored on a tip-in with just over 17 minutes left in the game. Javion May, he had a good shot off the glass. Dante Powers knocked down a three, and the Cats began to open it up 19-11 in that first half, 7:34 to go. Jaron Cook, who was also good in that ball game, he had a couple of three-pointers. He drilled one to put Sam Houston on top by double digits 2 minutes later. In this ball game tonight, though, we will not see Javion May. He is out. He had a nose injury in that ball game, so he will not be in this one. We are moments away from tip-off at Johnson Coliseum. For now, though, we'll step aside and take a break, and when we come back, I'll have your starting lineups and more. Stay with us. From Van Wagner, this is the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
Sam Houston Athletics would like to thank the following partners: The Grove, Tough Shirts and Eagle Graphics, U.S. Army ROTC, Under Armour, University Hotel, and Villas on Sycamore. Thank you for supporting your Bearcats.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than TicketSmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearkat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
Join the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. For only $35 a year, your membership helps provide scholarship assistance, plus networking, a travel program, discounts on home and auto insurance, car rentals, event tickets, and much more. Connect with your Bearkat pride and spirit by joining the Alumni Association. Go online, alumni.shsu.edu. As a member, you can be a part of something bigger. The Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. Join today.
Back at it, friends. Rob Hipp, thanks for joining us here on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. This game made possible in part by our good friends at HEB. No store does more than my HEB. For the Lamar University Cardinals tonight, they will start things under head coach Alvin Brooks. 2-11 the record for Lamar entering into this WAC conference opener. It's Coach Brooks' first season at Lamar, 56 wins, 95 losses in his 6th overall season as he coached for Houston back in the 90s. He's one of the all-time great players in Lamar Cardinal basketball history. Coach Brooks was named the program's 12th head coach on April the 1st of this year. Brooks returns to the program that he led to the 1980 NCAA Sweet 16 as a player and where his coaching career began. For Lamar tonight, they will start things with a 6'5", 198-pound senior forward out of Columbus, Georgia, and a transfer from Central Georgia Tech College. It's number 0, Lincoln Smith. A 6', 195-pound senior guard out of San Antonio, Texas, and the transfer from Clarendon College, number 3, Ellis Jefferson. At forward, a 6'7", 191-pound sophomore out of Houston, Texas, and Sterling High School, number 14, Corey Nickerson. A 6'1", 190-pound senior guard out of Irving, Texas, and a transfer from New Mexico State. It's number 20, C.J. Roberts. And last, but certainly not least, for the Big Red of Lamar, at guard, a 6'6", 195-pound freshman out of Lumberton, Texas, and Lumberton High School. It's number 24, Brock McClure. So for Lamar tonight, again, it is Smith, Jefferson, Nickerson, Roberts, and McClure. That's your starting lineup for Lamar, and here is your Sam Houston Bearcats starting lineup.
Turnaround jumper here, Tristan Ikpe starting early, and the Bearcats take a 2-point advantage. Find Lampley from the corner, weaving through traffic, the jumper, the 2-shot, the yes! There it is to Marcus Lampley for 2. Turn on the light. Over to Jaron Cook for 3. Light the stove, baby! It's Jaron Cook, and the Bearcats are on fire here in the first half. He pulls it back down, though. Oh, what a play by Javion May as he hauled in aggressively the offensive rebound and dropped it back in off the right side of the glass. Dante Powers, zing, zang, bang, there it is for 2. Oh, call Dancing with the Stars. We got a new celebrity on the court. It's Dante Powers. Hey, saying I can dance just as good as you guys on TV. I do it on the basketball court.
At guard, a 6'7", 215-pound grad senior from Texas A&M University, number 1 Savion Flag.
At guard, a 6'2", 195-pound junior from Chicago, Illinois, number 11, I'm Javion May.
At forward, a 6'6", 225-pound senior from Deer Park, Texas, number 12, I'm Tristan Ibe.
At guard, a 5'10", 165-pound junior from Midwest City, Oklahoma, number 13, I'm Jaden Ray.
At guard, a 6'2", 175-pound senior from Phoenix City, Alabama, number 3, I'm Light 'em Up, DeMarcus Lampley.
So again, that is your starting lineups for Sam Houston. There is a change, though. Javion May will not start in this game. Tonight, it is the 6'7", 225-pound graduate forward Savion Flagg, a 6'2", 170-pound senior guard, number 3, DeMarcus Lampley, a 6'4", 190-pound freshman guard, number 10, Damon Nicholas Jr. So it is Nicholas Jr. getting the start here tonight in place of Javion May, who will not play at 4 to 6'6", 210-pound junior out of Deer Park, Texas, the transfer from Blinn Junior College, number 12, Tristan Ipe, and a 5'10", 165-pound junior guard out of Northern Oklahoma. It's number 13, Jaden Ray. As we are set, tip-off now underway. Lamar will be in their red jerseys, red shorts, the trim in white. They'll move the ball from right to left. Sam Houston in their home white jerseys and white shorts. And we are in action here in Huntsville, Texas, from Johnson Coliseum on the campus of Sam Houston State University. Lamar has it. They'll move from right to left. It is Lincoln Smith, who surprisingly, he got the start here. We were expecting that, actually, and Smith has it over to Jefferson. Jefferson inside. Here's a floater. This shot drops up and good for Corey Nickerson. So right out of the gates, Lamar will get on the board first, just underway here in the first half of play, as we are only 30 seconds gone off that Miller time game clock. Bearcats moving from left to right. It is Jaden Ray down low to Savion Flagg. He'll dish it over to Lampley from the right corner. Bam! Drilled it for 3 from downtown. Light him up, DeMarcus Lampley. And the Bearcats will take the early advantage, 3-2, 1 minute gone, 19 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first. Lamar back from right to left. It's into the hands of Smith. Smith guarded by Nicholas. Trying to work from the left elbow. He'll pick up his dribble. Zings this one over to the right corner, weaving through traffic. And this one up. The shot no good there by Nickerson, but the putback is good off the left side. So the first 2 possessions for Lamar, and they've got 2 baskets leading 4-3, 18:45 to go here in the first. As Jaden Ray will bring it back into the front court from left to right. Over to Nicholas, back over to the top of the 3 in the hands of Ray. Over the head pass. He'll find Lampley. Lampley chest pass right back. Now down low to Ipe, and we've got an offensive foul, and it's the first foul, an offensive foul against Tristan Ipe for Sam Houston. So we got to watch out there. Don't want to see Tristan Ipe get into too much foul trouble, as he's got the first personal and the first team foul, and we're only a minute and a half into this one here in Huntsville. As Lamar will inbound, they'll go from right to left, inbound from their own baseline. The chest pass to Ellis Jefferson, the senior guard. He's got it on the far side, moving from right to left with a left-handed dribble. Crossing back over to his right hand at the top of the 3. Right-handed pass goes over to C.J. Roberts, who is back in here just a few moments ago. Left-handed pass goes back to Jefferson near the left wing. He's guarded by Lampley. He'll scoot it over to his right hand. Now the bounce pass down to the left baseline to Nickerson. He'll feed down low to Jefferson. Jefferson puts up a shot. It's not there. And here come the Bearcats on the near side. It's Lampley from downtown again. This one off the back of the rim. It won't fall. Quick rebound line by Lamar. They've got numbers wanting to move quick on a scoop and hoop, and that shot is good for C.J. Roberts. Lamar's got a 3-point advantage, 6-3, 17:50 to go here in the first half. As Jaden Ray will bring it back into the front court, directing traffic with his right hand, he'll find Nicholas. Nicholas, quick chest pass goes back over to Ray. Ray over the head, down low to Ipe, has the separation, puts up the shot. It's not there, but he's fouled, and Tristan Ipe will go to the line, shooting 2. So a good opportunity for Tristan Ipe after the offensive foul just on his last possession. He'll have an opportunity here to shoot free throws. That foul on the play, I believe it was on Roberts. That's his first personal and the first team foul by Lamar. So Tristan Ipe at the line here for Sam Houston. He is a 61% free throw shooter. He'll bend his knees, takes a few dribbles, a left-handed free throw off the front of the rim, and it won't fall. And that's one area of concern that we've talked about this Sam Houston team all season long. They have struggled from the free throw line. As Ipe takes a few more dribbles, trying to convert the second one here. He'll bend his knees. The left-handed free throw. This one rattles in and out, no good. And the ball bounced around into the hands of Corey Nickerson. Nickerson finds Jefferson. Jaden Ray guarding him, standing on the WAC logo in the backcourt. Now trying to use his front hand, but it's a steal by Ray. Ray off the left side. The shot won't fall, but the putback is good by Tristan Ipe. So a great job there by Jaden Ray, able to steal the ball, and Tristan Ipe was there to clean it up for the Bearcats. Here comes Lamar leading 6-5, 17-11 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first. Here's a jumper from about 12 by Harris. That shot won't fall. Lamar back with it. It's over to Ellis Jefferson at the top as he is moving his left hand, trying to direct traffic. Nicholas guarding him. He'll step over to the SH logo near center court. Quick bounce pass goes down low and knocked out of bounds by DeMarcus Lampley. Good effort there by DeMarcus Lampley as that pass was trying to go down low to Brock McClure. He's a 6'6", 195-pound freshman guard out of Lumberton. So 7 on the shot clock as Lamar will inbound on their own baseline. They've got to move quickly. The ball over up top to Lincoln Smith, and here's a 3 from straight away, and that one is drilled on the play. Great shot out there as it was all C.J. Roberts from downtown, and it's a 9-5. Lamar, big red lead with 16:37 to go on the Miller time game clock. Sam Houston has it back on the right side to Jaden Ray. Quick right-handed pass to Lampley, now over to the right corner into the hands of Savion Flagg. He'll jack up a 3. The shot off the right side of the rim. It's no good. And able to haul down the rebound was Roberts as he faded out of bounds on that baseline. He'll go up top here to Ellis Jefferson. Jefferson working a left-handed dribble. Lampley guarding him. Jefferson has it on the right hand. Guarded out there by Ipe. Up top all the way down low to Nickerson. He's wide open. Can't make the shot as Tristan Ipe got back on it. Here comes Jaden Ray turning on those Jets. It's 2-on-2. He'll find Nicholas right side good. And the assist on that play by Jaden Ray as he really put on the speed and found Nicholas there on the right side to lay it in. It is 9-7. Bearcats trailing by 2. Lamar has it. 15:40 to go here in the first. A pass out goes into the hands of Lincoln Smith from the free throw line. Picks it up. Trying to find McClure. It's poked away. McClure, though, able to haul back onto it. 9 on the shot clock. Moving inside here is Roberts. Roberts takes a 3. This shot is partially blocked by Savion Flagg. Good defense out there, and that'll take us to a media timeout. We'll step aside for 90 seconds. Bearcats trailing 9-7 from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Back at it, friends. Thanks for joining us. Rob Hipp live from Johnson Coliseum here in beautiful Huntsville, Texas, on the campus of Sam Houston State University. It's Sam Houston men's basketball trailing Lamar, 15:31 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first, 9-7. Earlier, Nicholas, who had his first career start, he has 2 points. DeMarcus Lampley has 3, and Ipe with 2. As we'll see Kean Scroggins come into the ball game as we come out of the media timeout. Lamar will inbound. It is C.J. Roberts on his own baseline. Roberts has it here. We'll fling this one up into the air to Damon Reyes, and the ball knocked out of bounds. Reyes couldn't hold on to it. So Reyes comes in, a 6'8" freshman forward, and immediately turns it over. So the Bearcats an opportunity to tie it here, trailing 9-7, 15:30 to go on the Miller time game clock. Big shout out to Jonathan Knobloch joining us in the booth. Happy New Year to you, Jonathan. Always good to see you. Bearcats have it on the right side. Bounce pass down to Kean. Ball goes up top over to Nicholas. Lampley swings it from his right hip over to Savion Flagg near the corner. Back over to Lampley. Now Nicholas has it at the top of the 3. Back over to Jaden Ray. Ray to Savion Flagg near the left elbow. He'll take a jumper with 9 on the clock. Buries it, and we're tied at 9 apiece. Beautiful beautiful shot by the Texas A&M graduate transfer. 15 to go here in the first. Lamar quickly back. It's poked away by Ray, or actually it's Lampley all alone off the right side. Good, and the Bearkats have the first lead of the night. It was DeMarcus Lampley with the defense turning to offense on the steal, and the Bearcats leading 11-9 as we've got a 30-second timeout on the floor. Lamar is going to talk this one over. We'll take it with him. We'll be back in a moment. From Van Wagner, this is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network. All right, we'll get back into action here as Lamar will take it. Sam Houston leading 11-9, 14:45 to go in the first. As they'll come out of the timeout here, it is C.J. Roberts. He'll go back up top over to Avantez Ledette, who checked in moments ago. Quick pass goes up top here to Nickerson. Now a three from the left wing. That shot won't fall for C.J. Roberts. And Kean Scroggins able to haul it down. Here comes Lampley quickly. 1-on-3. Lampley's going to retreat a bit. He'll find Jaden Ray. Jaden slicing through traffic off the left side. That shot's not there. Good block by McClure. McClure, he's lazy with the ball, though, and Sam Houston almost able to strip it away with Jaden Ray. Lamar holds on to it. It's the Big Red have it here, moving from right to left. It's C.J. Roberts. His team trailing 11-9, 14 minutes to go on the Miller Time game clock. Roberts trying to work through two Bearcat defenders. Quick pass goes over down to the corner. Now working the left baseline is Lincoln Smith. Turnaround floater. That one good from just inside the left elbow. Boy, what a shot there by Lincoln Smith. We're tied back at 11, 13, 49 to go here in the first. Bearcats quickly back over to the right side. It's into the hands of Kean Scroggins. He'll take a jumper here from the baseline on the left side. That shot's not there. Savion Flagg poking it around, and Kean Scroggins able to haul down the offensive rebound thanks to the efforts by Savion Flagg. Dante Powers into the ball game for the first time. He's got it, swings it down low to Flagg. Flagg puts up a shot. He's blocked. Good defense by the Big Red, and here comes Lamar. We're tied at 11 apiece, 13-21 to go here in the first. As Lamar has it here on the left side, moving from right to left. The Big Red have it. Driving in is Roberts. Roberts drops this one back over to Smith. Smith takes a jumper from the right elbow, and that shot's good. And Lamar regains the advantage, 13-11. So Lamar back with it here with the lead, 13-11, under 13 to go on the Miller Time game clock. Bearcats quickly back on the right side. It's Powers from the right hand. Around the world we go to Kean Scroggins down on the left baseline. Scroggins back over to Jaden Ray with a right-handed dribble and a quick pass down over to Powers. He finds Flagg from the right corner. Flagg inside, over the head pass to Lampley. 8 on the shot clock, back up top to Ray. Feeding down low, and how about that as he dropped it off on the alley-oop to Savion Flagg and the Bearcats. Tie it back up at 13 apiece, 12:30 to go here in the first. As Lamar has it, moving from right to left. It's C.J. Roberts crossing over dribble. Dante Powers guarding him at the S of the SH logo at the timeline. Roberts retreats, now standing on the Sammy the Head logo just in front of the Sam Houston bench. Down to 7 on the shot clock. He's got to move here. Kean Scroggins steps up, double team. Trying to flip inside is Roberts, and we've got a foul down on the court. His bodies are everywhere, and we'll see who this one is called on. I believe it's going to be on Dante Powers, unfortunately. So Dante Powers will pick up his first personal foul and the second team foul by Sam Houston. 12:07 to go on the Miller Time game clock here in the first. We're tied 13 apiece. Again, thanks for joining us in the booth and also on the Bearcats Sports Radio Network. That was not in the act of shooting. Lamar will inbound under their own baseline. It's Ellis Jefferson standing on the O of the Sam Houston logo as he'll get the handoff from the official. And trying to get this ball in. He's got to hurry here. He'll finally float it up into the air, and it's way too high and turned over. Here comes Nicholas. Nicholas finds Powers. Powers to the right side. Flip it up. Rolls around. The shot's not there, but he's fouled. And Dante Powers will go to the line, shooting 2. Well, that foul is on Ledette, Avantez Ledette, with his first personal, and that is the second Big Red team foul. And again at the line, Dante Powers. He's only 4 of 5 this season. He's played in all 13 games, an 80% free throw shooter. So it's good to see him get to the charity stripe here, trying to give Sam Houston the advantage. Again, this Bearcat team, it's where they've struggled from the free throw line. And so far here today, they're only 1 of 2. Dante Powers trying to break this tie. First free throw from the right hand on its way. Rattles in and out, won't fall. He's got one more, and that nemesis continues here for the Bearcats. One more free throw attempt coming up for Dante Powers. As there's a little bit of moisture down there on the floor, they'll clean that up. And now the pass goes up to Dante Powers here at the free throw line. He'll spin it around, bends his knees. Right-handed free throw shot on the way. This one rattles home. And the Bearcats take a 1-point advantage, 14-13, with 12:02 remaining on the Miller Time game clock here in the first. Powers will knock it out of bounds on the inbound. Good defense there by Powers. Lamar will have to get set here to check it back in for a second time. This one high up, goes into the hands of Ellis Jefferson, the senior guard on the far side. Powers all over him. Jefferson, though, brings it across into the front court, moving from right to left, has the ball in his right hand. He'll take a right-handed dribble, now crosses back over to his left hand, back into the right hand, standing near the right wing, trying to work off a high screen, and that ball is knocked around, and I'm not sure if it went out of bounds. I think it went off of Sam Houston, and that will take us to a media timeout. 14-13, 11:44 to go. Sam Houston by 1. We'll be back in 90 seconds from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
Hey y'all, Josh Ford here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Artex Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas for over 20 years. They do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards, to name a few. They can design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted signs and lights? Their 45-foot bucket truck and in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Artex Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
Back at it, friends, from Johnson Coliseum. I'm Rob Hipp. Thanks for joining us on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. Sam Houston with a 1-point advantage over the Big Red of Lamar, 14-13, 11:44 to go on the Miller Time game clock. Sam Houston and Lamar both shooting 6 of 12, 50% from the field. Sam Houston 1 of 2 from downtown, and Lamar is 1 of 3. The Bearcats, though, struggling from the free throw line, only 1 of 4 so far tonight. They've only turned it over once. They have scored 7 points off of 5 Lamar turnovers, and that's been the difference maker so far here, as Sam Houston is trying to get things underway here in this WAC conference opener, as Lamar will inbound just in front of the Sam Houston bench. This one down low, and a shot here off the right side of the glass won't fall. The second put back by Lincoln Smith is good. Missed the first one, got the second one, and Lamar will take a 1-point advantage, 15-14, 11:30 to go on the Miller Time game clock here in the first. As Jaden Ray will direct traffic, moving from left to right, back into the front court. Jaron Cook now out there. He zings this one from the right hand over to Jaden Ray. Ray working off a high screen by Nicholas. Back over to the left wing, Jaron Cook. He'll go right wing pass to Ray. Down inside to Kean Scroggins from Dante Powers. Scroggins, turnaround jumper's not there. And Dante Powers was trying to pop up the rebound, couldn't get it. Lamar has the lead. They have the ball, moving from right to left on the far side. Back into the hands of C.J. Roberts. Roberts trying to work it here against Jaron Cook. Roberts has it. He's got 5 points, the second leading scorer. This one, though, turned over. Nicholas has it on the far side. Powers thought about a three from the left wing. He'll retreat. Right-handed pass goes around. Here's Jaron Cook from downtown. Light the stove, baby. It's Jaron Cook for 3, and the Bearcats have a 2-point advantage, 17-15. Need to see more of that from Jaron Cook. He showed us a lot of that in that previous game versus North Carolina Central. And Jaron Cook getting on the board with 3. Bearcats by 2. Lamar trailing 17-15, 10:25 to go here in the first. It's back over to Ellis Jefferson for Big Red. Here's Smith. Smith, quick pass over the corner. McClure from the left corner. He'll go inside from the WAC logo. Feeds down low. Good assist there to Corey Nickerson as he laid it in off the right side of the glass. We are tied back 17 apiece. 10 minutes to go here in the first. Jaden Ray will bring it from left to right, directing traffic, finds Dante Powers from the left wing. Back up top over to Jaron Cook. Cook back over to Powers. Powers with a left-handed dribble. He'll find Jaden Ray back over to Cook on the right wing. Cook, quick chest pass, goes back to Ray. Ray downloads Scroggins. He's got the separation. That shot good for Kean Scroggins. Beautiful, fancy footwork as he was dancing with the stars, baby, down there on the baseline. And the Bearcats regain the lead 19-17. 9:40 to go here in the first. Lamar will bring it into the front court. It's Ellis Jefferson calling for the high screen from McClure. Jefferson, though, retreats back. Double team. Now the pass over the left wing to Smith. Smith is guarded by Nicholas, trying to feed down low, and that's an ill-advised pass, and it's turned over. No, it's not. They're going to call a foul here. Wow, they called a foul on Kean Scroggins as Scroggins reached in. It's his first personal and the third team foul by Sam Houston. 19:17 to go. 19:17, 9:26 to go as Kean Scroggins will head back over to the bench. He'll get a standing ovation from his teammates, and checking back into the game is Savion Flagg. So for the Bearcats here, Lamar will inbound as they'll go over to Roberts. Roberts floats one up. That shot isn't there. Ipe, who just checked back in, hauled down the rebound. And here come the Bearcats on the near side from left to right. It's Dante Powers way up over to Jaron Cook on the corner. This three-point shot isn't there. Ipe trying to slap around the rebound, and it eventually goes out of bounds off his right hands. Good effort down there by Tristan Ipe. No foul was called. I think some of the Lamar players, Lincoln Smith was wanting it, and he's not going to get it. And so Smith will inbound on the sideline here as he'll get the inbound pass from the official to go back over to Jefferson, who's in the backcourt, guarded by Powers. As Jefferson brings it into the front court on the far side, right-handed dribble, as he'll work this one off the high screen from Brock. Back over the right corner is Jefferson. Jaron Cook guarding him, nothing down there. He'll try to work, weaves his way through behind the back dribble, and now picks it up from the right elbow. Drop down to Smith. Smith will take a jumper from the left baseline, and boy, that was a tough shot, and he nailed it. We're tied back at 19 apiece, 8:40 to go here in the first half. Bearcats bring it into the front court. As they've got it over to Jaron Cook at the top of the three. He'll lift it up from the right side over to Tristan Ipe. Finds Powers for three. Right wing rolls in. Good for Dante Powers. The Bearcats finding it from downtown as they are 3 of 5 here this evening, shooting 60% from that three-point line, and the Bearcats regain the lead 22-19, 8:14 to go here in the first. Lamar has it spinning around as C.J. Roberts. Roberts picks it up, swifts it over to Damon Reyes. He'll float this one up. The shot's no good, but there's a foul on the play, and this foul is on Tristan Ipe. So Ipe will pick up his second personal foul. That is the fourth team foul by Sam Houston, and Reyes at the line here to shoot free throws. Only 2 of 4 from the free throw line this season. He's played in 12 games. He's a 6'8" freshman forward. Remember, this Lamar team last year is the ones who knocked out Sam Houston in the Southland Conference tournament. Sam Houston split the series with them. They won big on the road at the Montaigne Center, but Lamar just had a lot of force in that Southland Conference tournament last year. First free throw on its way, good. Second one, no, both of them no good, as Reyes misses both. Score remains 22-19, 8 minutes to go here on the Miller Time game clock in the first. Dante Powers over the left wing, Jaron Cook, as he's trying to wiggle through traffic. He'll find Savion Flagg for three, way off the mark. It won't fall, and the rebound falls into the hands of the Big Red. Here comes C.J. Roberts. He'll take a quick three from the left wing, and that shot is good, and we are tied back 22 apiece. 7:43 to go here in the first. And actually, yeah, they marked that as a three, so it is a three. As Dante Powers will bring it into the front court, finds DeMarcus Lampley. Lampley down low to Scroggins, trying to weave through two defenders, turn around, a little hook here, and he's fouled, and Kean Scroggins should go to the line here shooting two. It's a foul on Reyes, Damon Reyes with his first personal, and the third team foul by Lamar, and that should take us to another media timeout. We're tied 22 apiece, 7:25 to go on the Miller Time game clock. We'll be back in 90 seconds from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Season tickets are on sale for 2021-22 basketball season. Season tickets start as low as $99. One price gets you both men's and women's Bearcat basketball. Call 936-294-1729 or go online at gobearcats.com/tickets to secure your seat today.
Sam Houston Athletics would like to thank the following partners: Sam Houston Alumni Association, Art Tech Signs and Lighting, Aspen Heights, Barefoot Campus Outfitters, Bill Fick Ford, and Chicken Express. Thank you for supporting your Bearcats.
Back at it, friends. Rob Hipp here. Thanks for joining us. We are all tied up 22 apiece in the Western Athletic Conference opener men's basketball. It's Sam Houston hosting the Big Red of Lamar, as Lamar has made 4 of their last 5 shots. Both teams are shooting well in this ball game. Lamar 10 of 18 at 56%, and Sam Houston 9 of 18 at 50%. The Bearcats, though, doing good from behind the arc, 3 of 6 at 50%. Lamar right behind them, though, 2 of 4 also at 50%. Sam Houston, though, the struggling woes continue from the free throw line. They're only shooting 1 of 4 in this ballgame. Lamar, though, they're only shooting 0 for 2. We've got free throws coming up here for Kean Scroggins as we come out of the media timeout. So an opportunity here for Scroggins. He's a 6'7" freshman forward to give Sam Houston the lead again. 12 of 19 on the season in 13 games, a 63% free throw shooter, and the first one hugs the rim and drops in. Boy, that ball spun around and stayed on the left side of the rim, and finally it dropped through. So Sam Houston will regain the lead here, 23-22. Next one on the way. This one is good as well. And actually, they're going to go back earlier during that media timeout. They reviewed that three-pointer by Lamar and said that it was only a 2. So it is 24-21. That is where the score sits now. As Lamar has it on the far side, they'll move from right to left. It is Jefferson. Jefferson finds Ledette. Ledette at the top. He's double-teamed. Pass over to Smith on the right wing. Slicing, dicing his way inside. That shot is good. Good move down there from the 6'5" senior forward, Lincoln Smith. Smith averages just 5 points a game. So far in this one, though, he's got 10, leading all scorers on the court. Here comes Sam Houston back over on the right side. It's Jaron Cook, left-handed pass over to Savion Flagg. Flagg trying to go down on a pick. He's got it back over to the left corner off the hands of Lampley. Flagg trying to work inside from the elbow. It's Dante Powers, straightaway 3. Too strong off the back of the iron. Scroggins not able to haul in the rebound, and Smith has it. So here comes the Big Red from right to left. On the near side, bringing it into the front court is Ellis Jefferson. He's guarded by Jaron Cook, calling for the screen there by Roberts. The pass goes to Roberts. At the top of the 3, as Sam Houston will step up. Kean Scroggins, Jaron Cook down there. One is open down low is Nickerson. He'll put up a shot off the left side. No good. Bearcats quickly, one-on-one. Lampley, he'll float it. That one is blocked. Good hand got up and blocked Lampley, and now here comes Lamar. It is Jefferson. Jefferson on the left wing. He'll zip it down to Lincoln Smith. Smith from the left elbow. His jumper no good. And the Bearcats have it back. It is Flagg on the far side from left to right. High screen, Scroggins. Flagg inside the paint. Floats this one up. Good for Kean Scroggins. And 1. No, wait a minute. They're going to call an offensive foul there against. Oh, that's unbelievable. As Savion Flagg called for an. Well, wait a minute. It looks like Flagg was called for a foul there. And that is just tough for Sam Houston. So, yep, it's an offensive foul for Savion Flagg, and that is his first personal and the 5th team foul. 24-23 the score. Bearcats leading by 1. Here's a jumper for Lincoln Smith on the left baseline. It's no good. Sam Houston, though, not able to haul in the rebound as 2 were on it. And the next shot there is no good by Nickerson. Now the Bearcats have it. On the far side is Dante Powers. He'll find Jaden Ray. Ray trying to wiggle through traffic on the baseline. We've got a foul here as Avantez Ledette will hold up his hands. And it is his second personal foul and the 4th team foul by the Big Red. Bearkats holding on to a 1-point advantage, 24-23, 5:34 to go here in the first. As Sam Houston will inbound, Jaden Ray has it on the E of the Bearkats logo. Smith guarding him. Pass over, up top, Lampley. Lampley from the right elbow. Jumper, bank shot, good for DeMarcus Lampley. And the Bearcats extend it back to a 3-point advantage, 26-23. As Lamar has it here, moving from right to left. C.J. Roberts standing near midcourt. Lampley guarding him. High screen up top by McClure. He'll zip it over to the left wing. It's Jefferson inside the baseline. Jumper from the left side. Takes a hop and drops in. Wow, what a shot there as he got a little bit of a luck of the draw of the back of the rim. Bearcats holding on to a 1-point advantage, 26-25, 4:58 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first. Ray over to Dante Powers. It's Lampley. Corner three. This shot too strong. And the rebound falls into the hands of Nickerson as he had the step up against Savion Flagg. Now here comes Lamar on the far side from right to left. Ellis Jefferson guarded by Lampley. Has it at the top of the three. He'll pick up his dribble, looks over, now drops this one down low over into the hands of Roberts. Roberts trying to work here. He'll take a long three from straight away. That one way off the mark. Somebody turned on the air conditioner there at Johnson. And the offensive rebound kind of ping-pongs around and finally goes out of bounds. So Sam Houston will get it back here, holding on to that 1-point advantage, 26-25, 4:22 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first. As Kean Scroggins heads back over to the bench and checking in for the first time, the fan sensation. It's the fan favorite now. Kuba Kurwowski, the 7'2" senior center out of Warsaw, Poland. We talk about this Lamar team. They don't have a lot of size, and so now you've got a guy at 7'2" for Sam Houston in there. We'll see what Kuba can do. They'll throw it down, slam it home. Kuba Kurwowski. Oh, baby, what a play from Jaden Ray. And that's the way to get things started. As I just mentioned, you've got a guy at 7'2". You've got to take advantage of that, and Kurwowski took it. Here's Lamar back over. They'll take a three. This shot is good, buried at the bottom of the rim from that right corner for C.J. Roberts. And just like that, we are tied at 28 apiece. 3:44 to go here in the first. Bearcats back over to the right side. It's Dante Powers. Powers over the head pass up to the left wing to DeMarcus Lampley. Lampley finds Flagg. He is guarded by two. Ball popped up and goes out of bounds. It may have went off the fingertips of Brock McClure. So the Bearcats will get it back here. 13 seconds to go on the shot clock, and that will take us to a media timeout. We'll be back in 90 seconds. We're all tied, 28 apiece. 3:31 to go. We'll be back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Back at it, friends. Thanks for joining us here on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. It is the Western Athletic Conference men's basketball opener, and we are all tied up 28 apiece here in Huntsville, Texas, with 3:31 to go on the Miller time game clock. As we come out of that media timeout, Sam Houston has cooled off just a slight bit, shooting 11 of 23 now at 48% from the field, while Lamar staying at 50%, 13 of 26. Sam Houston also cooling off from the three-point line as they are 3 of 8. So we'll see what the Bearcats can do here coming out of this timeout as they will inbound the ball. It's Jaden Ray over to Lampley. He's got it. Actually, it went from Powers to Lampley. Lampley bounce pass down over to Jaden Ray on the right wing. Ray finds Kuba Kowalski. Kowalski way up top. Lampley, long three, buried it. Turn on the lights, baby. It's DeMarcus Lampley from downtown. Love seeing that from Lamp as he shot an NBA three straight away. The Bearcats regain the lead, 31-28, 3:08 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first. As Roberts has it over to Jefferson from the right elbow against Kowalski, way off the top of the backboard. Kowalski slams his way inside and hauls in the rebound. Here come the Bearcats. It's Ray. Zing, zang over to Powers for three. This one off the front of the rim won't fall. Kowalski trying to poke it away, but coming up with it is Roberts. Roberts, he'll flip it over here to McClure off the left side. That one good. And a nice assist there by Roberts. 31-30, Bearcats holding on to a 1-point advantage, 2:37 to go here in the first. As Ray has it into the front court with a left-handed dribble on that left wing, now back up top of the three. He'll retreat near the center court. Now finds Lampley on a pass to the left wing. Kowalski up top on the three to the right side, and it's back into the hands of Ray. Ray guarded by Jefferson. Down to 5 on the shot clock to Savion Flagg. He's got to take a shot here. Turn around from the right baseline. Floated up. Good. And did they count that one? They may have called a foul. No, they say it's good for Savion Flagg. Beautiful, fancy footwork for Savion Flagg, and the Bearcats back by 3, 33-30, 2 minutes straight up to go. So Lampley almost poked it away, but able to hold on to it here is Roberts. Roberts has it for the Big Red, standing on the S of the SH logo at the timeline, as he'll flip this one down from the left hand to Jefferson. For the left wing, Smith. He wants to drive in left baseline. He'll kick it back way up top to Roberts. Roberts with 4 on the shot clock. He's got to find something. Floats this one from the right elbow. It's no good, but he gets the rebound to Lincoln Smith. Smith, the putback, good. Oh, mama, what a play. And the Bearcats holding on to a 1-point advantage, 33-32, 1:20 to go here on the Miller time game clock in the first. As Jaden Ray will bring it in the front court. Holding on to that 1-point advantage, Bearcats with the ball. Lamp up top over to Flagg. Back into the hands of Lampley. Lampley finds Kowalski. Kowalski high screen for Savion Flagg as he tries to go through 2 defenders, and an offensive foul here. A little bit of a charge there by Savion Flagg as Lincoln Smith, actually it's going to be C.J. Roberts, hit the deck hard. So for Savion Flagg, that is his second personal and the 6th team foul by Sam Houston. So one more will put Lamar in the bonus. Sam Houston holds on to that 1-point advantage, 33-32, 1:11 to go here in the first. As the Big Red will inbound. Back in the backcourt, they've got to hurry up moving into the front court here as Roberts is having a chat with the official, and he finally gets it across the half-court line. He'll have it on the paw of the SH logo at the timeline. Now brings it a little bit more up top to the 3, right-handed dribble. Ray is guarding him, crosses back over to the left hand, flips it up over to Nickerson. Nickerson has it, 8 on the shot clock. Back up top here to McClure. McClure trying to work from the free throw line. Jumper good for McClure. And boy, Lamar takes a 1-point advantage with 40 seconds to go here in the first. Sam Houston in the backcourt. Ray will bring it into the front. Working a left-handed dribble. Over to the left wing. Picks up his dribble. Looking for Powers. Powers now has it. Down to 15. Plenty of time on the shot clock here for Sam Houston. Again, trailing by 1. 34-33. It's over to Lampley. Lampley, he'll find Jaden Ray. Trying to go through 2. Loses the handle. The ball goes out of bounds off of Sam Houston. And so Lamar has the 1-point advantage, 34-33. The Bearcats turn it over here with 14 seconds to go on the Miller time game clock here in the first half. So the shot clock is off. Again, 14.4 on the game clock as the inbound pass from Smith will go to Roberts. Roberts taking his time here, plenty of time. Guarded by Ray, crossing the half-court line from right to left. Roberts down to 3 on the clock. He'll step inside to the corner. Here's a 3 by Avantes Ledette. It's no good. And Sam Houston will go into the half trailing 34-33 as they had not scored in the last 2:11 to close out the first half. We'll step aside and take a break. We've got halftime as we'll go back to the studio. Carlos Zimmermann will have his halftime show coming up from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Artec Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas for over 20 years. They do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards to name a few. They can design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted signs and lights? Their 45-foot bucket truck and in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Our Tech Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Ticket Smarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than TicketSmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearkat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Season tickets are on sale for 2021-22 basketball season. Season tickets start as low as $99. One price gets you both men's and women's Bearcat basketball. Call 936-294-1729 or go online at gobearcats.com/tickets to secure your seat today.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
And good evening, Huntsville, Texas. Welcome to the Bearkat Basketball Halftime Show. We're at the half over at Johnson Coliseum. Lamar leading your Bearkats right now 34-33 over your Bearkats right now. Thanks for joining me here this evening. I'm Carlos Zimmermann. Let's go ahead and take a look back at that first half for Sam Houston. Could have asked for a little bit of a better start. Lamar got it going coming out of the gate. 9-7 after the first media timeout. You got the guy you needed to get going in DeMarcus Lampley. He got 5 points to start out, but you couldn't close out against two big threats that Lamar's going to bring in this game, that being Lincoln Smith and C.J. Roberts. Smith had 4, and then Roberts had 5 coming out of the first media timeout. Things picked up a little bit for Sam Houston coming in after the second media timeout. Sam Houston with a 14-13 lead at that point. Not much had changed. A sluggish start, and I say sluggish very lightly because both the teams were shooting very well. They just hadn't put up many shots. The defense doing very good at that point, but the offenses both had been shooting 50% or better up to that point. And then following the third media time out after 8 minutes, Sam Houston was able to bring it up to a 3-point lead, leading 24-21. Scroggins was able to knock home both free throws coming out of the media to extend it to 5. I believe that has been the biggest lead for Sam Houston for quite some time in this game. Lampley sat at 5 points for a bit, but had a big jumper later on in that little period. But between the timeouts, that made it 26-23, and then after the last media, more offensive struggles for both teams. They had it tied at 28 apiece. Lincoln Smith and C.J. Roberts had cracked double digits with 10 points for the Big Red. And then you heard just a little bit ago, DeMarcus Lampley knocking down a huge, as Rob put, NBA range 3 coming out of that timeout. That made it 31-28. And the biggest thing for both these teams, neither one has been able to build any sort of a huge scoring run. Not anything big. Once one team got out to about a 3-point lead, here came the other team, whether it had been Lamar or Sam Houston, and that's how things spilled out to the halftime score, 34-33, Lamar leading Sam Houston. As Rob mentioned in the pregame, Lamar 2 wins on this season against Our Lady of the Lake and Wiley College. Not a single Division I win. Sam Houston experienced a little bit of struggles with that as well, so you had to think this was going to be an even matchup coming into this. These two teams knowing each other really well, and as Rob had alluded to, Lamar was the team that knocked Sam Houston out of the Southland Conference tournament back in the spring. So, taking a look now at player stats up at this point in the game so far. First, we'll take a look at Lamar. Lincoln Smith leading the way right now for the Cardinals at 12 points. C.J. Roberts, he has 10 as well. Corey Nickerson has 6, and not much else going around for Lamar. Coming off the bench for them, doing well so far, Brock McClure, he's got 4 points for them. And then the only other person that has a bucket for them with 2 points is Ellis Jefferson. For Sam Houston, DeMarcus Lampley, like I said, you need to get that guy going. He's got 10 points. Savion Flagg has 6, and then you could just bounce it between everybody else. Everybody else has a bucket that has gotten into this game outside of Jaden Ray. Jaron Cook knocked down a 3 earlier on in this first half. Dante Powers as well had a couple big buckets there. Keen Scroggins, 4 points, 2 of those coming from the charity stripe. Kuba Karwowski had a throwdown earlier as well. And then Damon Nicholas Jr., he's got 2 points, making his first career start tonight. And Tristan Ipe, he's also got 1 bucket, good for 2 points. Looking at the team stats, both teams shooting very, very well, 50%. So if you're either coach right now, you got to be happy with how your offense has been producing. Lamar at 50%, 16 of 32. Sam Houston at 50%, 13 of 26. From downtown, the Cardinals are 2 of 6, 33%. The Bearkats are 4 of 10, good for 40%. Lamar currently throwing up a goose egg in the free throw column. Only 1 trip to the line tonight so far, and they are 0 for 2. Sam Houston, their struggles at the free throw line have continued, but they're hitting 50% right now. 3 of 6. 6 turnovers by Lamar, 4 by Sam Houston. Lamar has only gotten 1 bucket off of one of those Sam Houston 4 turnovers, and 10 points for the Bearkats off of 6 Lamar turnovers. The rebound game currently being won by the Cardinals with 18 rebounds to Sam Houston's 13. The offensive rebounds have been a big thing for Lamar in this first half. They've got 6 to Sam Houston's 2. 2 blocks for Lamar, 1 for Sam Houston, but 5 steals for the Bearkats going through this entire first half. That's got your score at 34-33. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll take a look at the keys to the second half for Sam Houston as well. Let's take a look at the college basketball scoreboard. Stay with us. You're listening to the Bearcat Basketball Halftime Show from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep, Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
Join the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. For only $35 a year, your membership helps provide scholarship assistance, plus networking, a travel program, discounts on home and auto insurance, car rentals, event tickets, and much more. Connect with your Bearkat pride and spirit by joining the Alumni Association. Go online, alumni.shsu.edu. As a member, you can be a part of something bigger. The Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. Join today.
And welcome back to the Bearcat Basketball Halftime Show. Carlos Zimmermann back here inside the flagship studios here at 101.7 KSAM. Glad you're joining us here tonight. Lamar leading your Bearcats right now 34-33 over down the street at Johnson Coliseum. Some keys to the second half for you. The key for the Bearcats, got to keep making your free throws. We've been talking about it all season long, that they need to just clean up, and that's been really the Achilles heel for them. They're 50% right now, but they're going to have to improve that going through the rest of this game. You got to keep feeding DeMarcus Lampley. That's really the key. Got to get him going. Another guy you got to get going is Savion Flagg as well. They are the two big offensive producers for the Bearcats, so you got to get them going. Another key, continue playing aggressive. You can't ask for more aggression, but it's got to be somewhat mild aggression, not ruthless, if you will. And keep forcing those turnovers, because that's what's been working for you. You got 10 points off of those turnovers. You got to keep that aggression going on that end. And then don't make careless mistakes. You cannot afford to make careless mistakes down the stretch of this game. They kind of had that little bit of a struggle down the stretch in the first half. You can't continue to play like that if you want to hang in this game and start off WAC play on the right note. They're down one right now, but obviously it's not insurmountable by any stretch. It's been back and forth this entire game, so expect for Sam Houston to try and step up big in the second half. Like I said, make your free throws, get your offensive producers going, continue the aggression. Don't make careless mistakes. Time for the college basketball scoreboard. Looking around the Western Athletic Conference, Abilene Christian over in Utah Valley right now to open up their conference play. They lead at 21-17 over the Wolverines. And then Grand Canyon is on top of Chicago State at home in Arizona. They lead at 13-8, 13:58 to go in the first. Two games were postponed in WAC play. UTRGV was scheduled to take on Stephen F. Austin. And then New Mexico State was set to take on Seattle U. Tarleton and Dixie State, they get underway later tonight at 8 p.m. over in St. George, Utah. When we look at the top 25, there were three games that were scheduled for tonight. All three have been postponed. Number 9, Arizona was set to take on number 5, UCLA. Number 4, Gonzaga was taking on San Diego. And then Arizona State was set to take on number 7, USC. Just a couple other interesting games going on across the college basketball world before we get you back over to Rob Hipp. And for the second half, Looking through here, Texas State down to Troy right now, 20-12. UT Arlington is up 29-19 on South Alabama with 8:07 left to go in the first. And then really what's being preached as a big game of the night here across college basketball, a typical good matchup in football, but on the hardwood, North Dakota State taking on South Dakota State over in Fargo. The Bison leading that one 21-20, and only one big game went final already today. Rutgers taking care of Maine 80-64. That'll do it for the Bearcat basketball halftime show. When we come back, Rob Hipp will have the second half for you coming up here in a moment. Thanks for joining us for the show, and we'll get you back to Rob in a moment. From Van Wagner, this is the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
This has been the Bearcat Basketball Halftime Show. We'll be right back with the second half of tonight's game on the Bearcat Sports Network and 101.7 KSAM.
All right, friends, back at it here from Huntsville, Texas, and right on the inbound, it is Tristan Ipe and one. So Ipe will go to the line here. Sam Houston regains the lead 35-34 as we are quickly back in action here for the second half of play. Ipe with an and one. Here's the free throw. Good. And it's a three-point play to start things here in the second half for Tristan Ipe and the Bearcats. Love what I'm seeing there. That's the way you want to get things started. Corey Nickerson picking up his first personal. It's the first team foul for Lamar. 36-34, back at it here in Huntsville as Lamar has it from left to right. It's into the hands of Jefferson. Jefferson left wing, bounce pass goes down to Nickerson as he's trying to work against Ipe. He is trapped. Good pass goes up top to Smith. Smith with 7 seconds on the shot clock, double team down low into the hands of Nickerson. Somehow able to finagle his way inside, and now a blocking foul called against Sam Houston as Brock McClure put up the shot with 2 seconds on the shot clock, and that's a tough break there for Sam Houston as McClure will have free throw coming up here. The foul was called on Dante Powers, so for Powers, that is his second personal and the first team foul. Here's the first free throw is good for Brock McClure. He's got one more coming up. 36-35 as Sam Houston leading by one. One more free throw coming up here for McClure. Second one good as well, and back and forth we go. We are tied back here at Johnson. 36-36, 19-16 to go on the Miller time game clock. Jaden Ray has it up top over to Dante Powers. Back over to Ray near the left wing, guarded by Jefferson. Over the head pass. Powers for three. Way downtown. Rattles in, won't fall. Ipe, hard rebound, but it's stripped by McClure. He went up for it. McClure was able to rip it out of his hands, and you don't do that often against Ipe. Here comes Smith as he loses the handle, but it's ping-pong, ricocheted back over to C.J. Roberts on the left wing. Roberts trying to work through a high screen from Lincoln Smith. Smith will retreat, though. Two stepping up here, guarding, putting the pressure on Roberts. This ball turned over. Great job, Bearcat defense. It's Ipe in the backcourt to Powers. Now up front over to Savion Flagg. From right to left, the Bearcats go. A handoff over to Jaden Ray near the right wing. Ipe wants it up top at the three. Pass back over to Ray. Finds Powers down low. Savion Flagg over the back as he was trying to lay it up. The shot wasn't there, but Jaden Ray, actually it's Lampley. Lampley over to Jaden Ray. Ray will take a floater. This shot won't fall off the left side. It was a good offensive set for the Bearcats. They just couldn't find the rim. Here comes Lamar from left to right here in the second half, crossing the SH logo at center court. It is Ellis Jefferson, the senior guard. Jefferson has it on the right wing, guarded by Flagg, trying to work a dribble down low. He'll find Nickerson, turnaround jumper, no good from the right elbow, and it's rebounded by Ipe. Here comes Powers. Powers quickly through three defenders, throws it up. The shot's no good, but he'll go to the line, shooting two. It's a personal foul on McClure. That's his first personal, and the second team foul by Lamar here in the second half. So two free throws coming up here for Dante Powers of Sam Houston. Powers, so far in this ball game, 1 of 2 from the free throw line. And we'll see if he can knock one down here. 36, we are tied up, 17:52 to go. First free throw on the way is no good. And that has been the nemesis. We talked earlier, as you heard Carlos talking about Coach Hooten's keys to the game presented by Emblem Properties. Well, one of them is make your free throws. Here's the second free throw. That one good. Also, continue playing aggressive. Those keys to the game brought to you by Emblem Properties Real Estate, who offers the customer service difference, where our clients are number one. Sam Houston holding on to a 1-point advantage, 37-36, 17:38 to go on the Miller Time game clock, and we've got an offensive foul here against Lamar as Nickerson turned it over. So it is a foul there on Nickerson, so he will quickly pick up another foul. He's got 2 now, and 4 team fouls by Lamar just that quick here in the second half. It's Sam Houston nursing the 1-point advantage, 37-36. They'll bring it into the front court from right to left. Down low to Flag. He'll slam it home, pops way up into the air, and a foul called here against Lamar. And so another foul on Nickerson. He will pick up his third, and that's actually now the 4th team foul. And I would expect him to head out of the ball game here as he's already in a little bit of trouble here. So Savion Flag at the line. He struggles from the free throw line. He has got to make these. First free throw on its way, no good. Another miss there by Savion Flag. He is only a 30% free throw shooter, 14 of 46. He'll have an opportunity for one more as Coach Owens on the bench, one of the assistant coaches clapping his way. Here's Savion Flag, second free throw. This one no good either. Missed both of them. But Ipe able to haul in the rebound. So Ipe on the free throw able to pull the rebound down over to Dante Powers on the left wing. And got a whistle and a dead ball here as the officials talking a few things over. Not sure what's happening on the court. Sam Houston will inbound this ball, I believe. It is Savion Flag. So not sure. They're actually called a foul on Reyes. That's what the whistle and the stop was. So Reyes picking up his second personal, already 5 team fouls by Lamar. Here come the Bearcats on the inbound. Over to Dante Powers, down to Ipe on the right elbow. He'll throw up a shot from the left wing, and that is a foul called here. And Reyes will quickly pick up another one here for now. He's going to pick up his third now. So Reyes already with 3 team fouls, and Lamar 3 personal fouls. Lamar with 6. Bearcats will inbound, 17:13 to go on the Miller Time game clock, leading 37-36. It's down into Savion Flag to Ipe. Ipe will throw one up, and Ipe is fouled here, and he'll go to the line shooting 2. My goodness, just been some sloppy work on the defensive side here by Lamar, and a foul is called, and that will already put them at the 7-foul mark. So Sam Houston already in the bonus. Ipe, though, at the line here. He will shoot 2 free throws coming up. Not sure who that foul was called on. 37-36, Bearcats by 1. Ipe, first free throw, good. He needed it, he got it, and the Bearcats extend it back to a 2-point advantage, 38-36. 17:05 to go on the Miller Time game clock here in the second half as Tristan Ipe will take a deep breath. He'll dribble the ball 3 or 4 times from his left hand. Here's the left-handed free throw shot. This one short off the front of the rim. Lampley hauled it down to Ipe. Ipe has it. Left side. That shot up, no good. And the rebound by McClure. Good opportunity there for the Bearcats. They couldn't capitalize, though. It's a 2-point deficit for Lamar, trailing 38-36, 16:52 to go here in the second half. Bringing in the front court is Jefferson. He is guarded by Powers. Jefferson holds on to it. Plenty of time on the shot clock as he'll bounce past this one down to Damon Reyes. Reyes over to Jefferson near that right wing. He'll have it. Crossover dribble, trying to go from the free throw line. He'll kick it over. McClure, corner 3 from the left side. Too strong, and the rebound, Dante Powers. Bearcats have it. It is Jaden Ray into the front court from right to left. Ray slips it over. Savion Flag way downtown. Oh, mama, he nailed it for 3. Wow, what a 3 by Savion Flag. Raise the flag. And the Bearcats have their largest lead, 41-36. Here comes Lamar back quickly. They'll put up a shot here. The shot's no good. Smith, though, hauled in the offensive rebound. The putback's good. We've seen that twice tonight on the second chance opportunities by Lincoln Smith. And it's 41-38. Bearcats holding on to a 3-point advantage. Jaden Ray will bring it back into the front court, standing on the S of the SH logo. Bearcats holding that 3-point lead. 15:47 to go, 41-38. Ray, high screen here by Flag. He'll take a 3. This one on its way off the right side of the rim. No good for Jaden Ray. He is a 36% three-point shooter. He can make some of them, just wasn't able to capitalize there. Here's Roberts back on the right side for Lamar from the right elbow, and he's fouled. That foul is on DeMarcus Lampley. So Lampley picking up the foul here, and I believe that's only the second team foul in this second half. Lampley will pick up his first, and that'll take us to our first media time out of the second half. 41-38, Bearcats by 3. 15:30 to go on the Miller Time game clock. We'll be back in 90 seconds from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the My H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family, and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
All right, friends, back at it from Johnson Coliseum in beautiful Huntsville, Texas, on the campus of Sam Houston State University. It's the WAC conference opener. Sam Houston men's basketball leading Lamar 41-38. They trailed at the half by 1. Sam Houston coming out of here in the second half as they are trying to get back into rhythm here in this ball game. The Bearcats have led by as many as 5 at the 41-36 mark just a few moments ago. Their largest run was a 6-0 run in this ballgame. For Lamar, their largest lead at 4. You go back to the 16:48 mark on that Miller Time game clock when it was 9-5. Their largest run was 4-0. So Sam Houston trying to take care of business here in this ballgame tonight. Lamar has cooled off. They were shooting over 50% from the field. Now 17 of 36 overall at 47%. As we'll get back into action. Lamar so far only 1 of 4 from the field here to start this second half. Sam Houston not favoring much better, though. They're only 2 of 7. So the Bearcats will head back onto the court. On the court for Sam Houston, it is Grant, Flagg, Lampley, Ipe, and Powers. And for Lamar, Smith, Jefferson, Reyes, Roberts, and McClure. Lamar will inbound the ball, and we'll get underway here after the media timeout. Lamar trailing 41-38. They've got the ball on the right side. It is Lincoln Smith, jumper from the free throw line. That one good. So right out of the gate after the timeout, Lincoln Smith, he's got 16 points. This young man only averages 5 a game, and he has really came alive here for this Lamar team that enters this only 2-11. It is Javon Grant checking in for the first time tonight. He's got it over to DeMarcus Lampley down low to Savion Flagg on the right baseline. He'll take a jumper here as he squares up against Smith, and that shot good for the Texas A&M graduate transfer. So Sam Houston answering the shot, 43-40, 3-point advantage, under 15 to go on the Miller Time game clock here in the ball game. Trying to dice his way inside is Roberts. He'll put up a shot off the left side. It's not good, but he's able to put it up off the left again on the offensive rebound. Got his own rebound, made the shot, 43-42. Bearcats by 1, 14:30 to go here in the second. Javon Grant will bring it into the front court. He's a 5'11" freshman guard over the left wing. Up top over to Ipe. He'll find Powers on the right wing. Powers right-handed pass, and it's well out of the reach of Lampley, and he turned it over. And Coach Hooten, I don't think he's too happy with that. He thought that it may have got deflected from a Lamar Cardinal player. And unfortunately, the ball goes out of bounds, and it's turned over. 43-42, Lamar trailing by 1. 14:23 to go on the Miller Time game clock here in the ball game. It's Lincoln Smith. Actually, it's Ellis Jefferson brings it into the front court. Grant guarding him. Jefferson over the right wing. They'll switch off over to Lampley. He'll find McClure. McClure down there near the right baseline. Puts up a shot. It's no good, but a foul is called here on Tristan Ipe. So for Ipe, that's tough because that's his third personal and the third team foul by the Bearcats. 43-42, an opportunity here for Lamar to take the lead on it. Free throws coming up. McClure at the line to shoot those free throws. He's the 6'6", 195-pound freshman guard out of Lumberton, Texas. So he'll bend his knees. Right-handed free throw shot, good. And that will tie us back at 43 apiece. So one more free throw coming up here for McClure. try to break this tie as he'll get the inbound pass from the official. Standing on the right side, takes one dribble, bends his knees, right-handed free throw, second one good as well. So both free throws will give Lamar the 1-point advantage, 44-43, 13:46 to go, or actually 14:03 to go here in the second half. Bearcats have it back over the left side. It's Ipe from the baseline, finds Ray on the left wing, up top to Grant. Grant to Lampley. Lampley swings through, takes a long jumper here. This one rattles in and out. Boy, just scooped its way out. Wouldn't fall there for Lampley, just inside the right wing. Here comes Lamar. LeClaire has it, and we got an offensive foul. It's a charge here as Jaden Ray hit the deck hard after C.J. Roberts plowed him over. So the Bearcats will get it back here, trailing by one, 44-43, 13:46 to go on the Miller Time game clock. On the court, it is Grant, Flagg, Lampley, Ray, and Scroggins checking back in. Smith, Jefferson, Reyes, Roberts, and McClure for Lamar. Savion Flagg will inbound here to Jaden Ray. Ray brings it into the front court from right to left, crossing over that Sam Houston logo at the timeline. Ray has it on the left wing. High screen Scroggins. Pass over to Grant on the right wing. Back over to Ray on the left wing. Ray, quick chest pass. Goes down to Flagg. Turnaround floater here way too strong. And Scroggins, boy, he had the rebound, but they're going to call a foul here against Kean Scroggins. That's a tough break. His second personal and the fourth team foul of the second half by Sam Houston. Lamar with a 1-point advantage, 44-43. Again, as you heard Carlos Zimmermann on the halftime report, Lamar had not beaten a Division I team in the preseason, 2-11 entering this contest, or I say preseason, really the non-conference season. Sam Houston not favoring much better, only defeating a couple. Here is McClure. He'll throw it up off the right side as he was able to find some rhythm, and he takes a 3-point advantage, 46-43. The largest lead for Lamar was at 4. They're one below that right now. Bearcats trailing by 3, 46-43, 13 minutes to go on the Miller Time game clock. Here's Jaden Ray inside from the left elbow. He'll find Grant. Ray takes a 3 from the corner. Shot no good, and the rebound falls into the hands of McClure. McClure will go into the backcourt here to Ellis Jefferson. An opportunity for Lamar to expand on their 3-point advantage, 46-43. Jefferson has it at the top. Darted the pass over there to McClure on the corner. McClure back over on that left corner. He'll find Roberts near the left wing, retreating way out near the sideline. Jaden Ray guarding him. High screen McClure. He'll go down on the pick and the roll back up to the top. Right-handed dribble. Almost loses it. Goes behind his back and he plows over Jaden Ray, and it's another foul here. Brock McClure picking up the foul. That's his first personal and already the 7th team foul by Lamar. That one on the offensive side, though, so Sam Houston will inbound. Again, trailing 46-43, 12:25 to go here in the second. As Nicholas checking back into the game for Sam Houston. He is the 6'4" freshman guard. He'll inbound here to Jaden Ray. Ray will bring it right across dead center over to the right wing to Grant. Back over to Lampley. Back to Ray here on the left wing. Down low baseline to Kean Scroggins. He loses the handle and turns it over. It goes right into the hands of C.J. Roberts after it was battered around on the floor. Roberts has it from left to right near the left wing, trying to drive in here, and a foul on Javon Grant. Tough break for the Bearcats as a foul is called on Javon Grant. That is his first personal, the 5th team foul, and that was not in the act of shooting, so Lamar will just inbound here. 24 on the shot clock, plenty of time. Again, 46-43, 12:03 to go on the Miller Time game clock. Sam Houston trailing Lamar. Inbound pass from Jefferson goes to Jefferson. Jefferson has it from the semicircle. Throws it up. That shot good off the right side. Lamar has their largest lead now, 48-43. Bearcats have got to find something here. Jaden Ray will bring in the front court. The Bearcats are going to call a timeout. We'll take it with them. It's a full timeout for Sam Houston. We'll be back in 30 seconds from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
go.
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Artec Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas for over 20 years. They do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards, to name a few. They can design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted signs and lights? Their 45-foot bucket truck and in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Artec Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
Back at it, friends. Lamar, an 8-0 run over the last 2 minutes and 50 seconds. You stretch that over 4 minutes. It's a 12-2 run. They made 3 of their last 3 shots, and they've got their largest lead of the night, 48-43 over the Sam Houston Bearkats. Cats have not scored in over 3 minutes. Again, this is the Western Athletic Conference opener tonight. Sam Houston trying to get on the WAC side with a win, but Lamar giving them all they've got right now. Sam Houston, so far in this ball game, they're only shooting 43%. They have cooled way off after, in that first half, shooting 43%. They're only 3 of 11 here in the second half at 27%. On the flip side, for Lamar, boy, they have been hot here. 5 of 9 from the field, 55%. 21 of 41 overall at 51%, as we'll get back into action coming out of that timeout. As the Bearkats have it, moving from right to left, Javon Grant over to Ray. Ray chest pass to Dante Powers. He'll find, this is Nicholas. Nicholas goes down to Jaden Ray on the left baseline. Turn around from the right side. That one partially blocked. The shot was no good. Damon Reyes was down there on Jaden Ray. And here comes Lamar trying to expand on that 5-point advantage from left to right. 11:23 to go, leading 48-43. Goes down to McClure. McClure loses. No, he still has it. And we got a foul here against Lamar. So that foul against Lamar, we'll see if that puts Sam Houston at the free throw line. It was an offensive foul, actually. McClure with his 3rd personal. And we'll see here as Javon Grant will head over to the sideline. And we may have another timeout here. I believe we do. So we'll step aside and take it with them for at least 30 seconds. We may stretch it to another media timeout. 48-43 from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than Ticketsmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearcat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
All right, friends, back at it here. 48-43, Lamar leading Sam Houston men's basketball tonight in Huntsville on the campus of Sam Houston State University. I'm Rob Hipp, your play-by-play announcer, and thank you so much for joining us. This game made possible in part by our good friends at H-E-B. No store does more than my H-E-B. The Bearcats here only shooting 42%, 16 of 38 from the field in this total ball game, and they have been dismal here in this second half of play, only 3 of 12. That has kind of been the nemesis all season for the Bearcats. They have not been able to find much from the field. They have got to find a way to turn that away. We talked a little bit earlier about those keys to the game presented by Emblem Properties Real Estate. You've got to shoot the ball better from the free throw line, especially from the field goal line. So far tonight, though, Sam Houston, they shot good in the first half, but they've cooled off here in the second. So we'll come out of the media timeout, And for Sam Houston, free throws coming up. Already 9 team fouls by Lamar, and we've still got a lot of basketball left. 11:18 to go on that Miller time game clock. So at the line here is Damon Nicholas Jr., the 6'4" freshman guard. He is an 82% free throw shooter. First free throw on the front end is no good. And, well, on a 1-and-1, you don't make it, and the rebound goes to Lamar, so they'll get it right back here. It fell to Lincoln Smith. In the backcourt is Roberts. Roberts brings it into the front court from left to right. Jaden Ray guarding him. Right-handed dribble, crossing over. He's standing out there at the top of the three. Scroggins will step up, switch back over. Jaden Ray on defense. This one flopped down to Lincoln Smith at the top of the three. Smith, he'll take a long two-pointer straight away, and the shot's no good. But it was they may have called a little bit of an offensive foul there. I'm not sure. Not sure what that was. They whistled it dead. I think it was an offensive foul against Lamar. So here comes the Bearcats as Ray will bring it to the front court. His team trailing 48-43. Lamp has it. Long two-pointer. This one good for DeMarcus Lampley. Bearcats needed that. They were in a scoring drought, and Lampley finally put a stop to that for Sam Houston. It's 48-45, three-point advantage for Lamar. 10:37 to go on the Miller time game clock here in the second half. Full court pressure by the Bearcats. Now they'll back out of it. Savion Flagg guarding Lincoln Smith. They don't want that matchup. This one will go back up top here to C.J. Roberts, guarded by Jaden Ray. Roberts trying to work his dribble. He'll retreat back to the H of the SH logo. Now inside from the WAC logo to the corner to McClure on that right corner. And here's Ledette. And Ledette, beg your pardon. That shot is no good, and the ball goes out of bounds. And for the moment, I think it's going to stay with Lamar. There's hands all over the place. Haven't got the official signal, and now we do. It will remain with Lamar. 48-45, 10:11 to go on the Miller time game clock as the Big Red will inbound in front of their own bench. Sam Houston desperately they need a victory to get things started here in the WAC conference. It's been a tough preseason schedule. They have played a lot of very tough Division I opponents in SMU and ranked Longhorns earlier this season. And they do that on purpose to try to build up what they can. Here's the inbound. Goes over to the hands of McClure at the top of the three. Back over to C.J. Roberts, guarded by Ray. Roberts down into the hands of Nickerson. Feed it down low to Smith. He was wide open. Easy turnaround jumper there on the left side of the rim. It's 50-45. Back to a 5-point advantage for Lamar. Bearcats trailing 9:50 to go on the Miller time game clock. Drop off over to Powers. Now into the hands of Savion Flagg to Lampley for three. Yes, DeMarcus Lampley. Turn on the lights, baby. They needed a three. They got it from Lamp. It's 50-48, 9:42 to go on the Miller time game clock. We'll take a 30-second timeout from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Bearcats trailing 50-48, 9:42 to go on the Miller time game clock. Thanks for joining us. Rob Hipp here from Johnson Coliseum. Coming up on Monday, the Bearcats continue the Western Athletic Conference schedule versus UTRGV. That game originally was scheduled for New Year's, but due to COVID protocol, got pushed back a couple of days. And so the WAC conference has made changes. Originally, those games were going to be forfeited, and now they do have the opportunity to reschedule. We're seeing that all across the college hoops landscape as well. The Big 12, they also putting out notices today as well. Lamar will inbound the basketball to start things here. Coming out of the timeout, leading by 2, 50-48, 9:29 to go here in the ball game. Goes over to McClure. McClure near the right wing, guarded by Lampley. And he'll try to zigzag his way inside. Picks up his dribble. Good defense by Lampley. Pass goes over to Smith. And a little ping-pong back and forth. Jefferson. He'll take a floater here, and that shot is no good. It was actually Ledette, and the shot was no good. So a turnover there. We'll give it right back to Sam Houston. They whistled it dead before the shot, and it was turned over by Lamar. So Savion Flagg will inbound the basketball in front of the Lamar Cardinal bench, as he'll go into the backcourt to Jaden Ray. Ray working the dribble from his left to his right hand near that left wing over to Ipe at the top of the three. Ipe puts it on the court with a left-handed dribble, finds Lampley. Lampley zings this one over to Savion Flagg in the corner. Here's a three. This shot no good. It goes off the back of the rim. But a lazy rebound there, and it goes right back over to Ipe. Here's Savion Flagg at the top. He'll throw it down to Ipe. This one got out of the reach of Ipe, but he's able to hold on in the right corner. He'll find Jaden Ray. Ray trying to snake his way over to Powers for three. Yes, good for Dante Powers from Jaden Ray. And the Bearcats regain the lead, 51-50. Great ball movement there by the Bearcats, and the Cats for three, and they take that 1 point advantage. 8:32 to go. Lamar, though, they made 5 of their last 6 shots, actually 4 of their last 5, trying to go 5 of 6 here as they've got it on the right side. Almost turned over. It goes back to Jefferson, down to 9 on the shot clock. He'll float this one inside, and it's good, and a blocking foul is called as well. It's and 1 coming up here for Jefferson. The foul is on Ipe, and that's tough. It's already his 4th personal foul and the 6th team foul of the second half by Sam Houston. So an and 1 here for Lamar opportunity. They regain the lead 52-51, and a free throw coming up for Jefferson. Ellis Jefferson, an 81% free throw shooter, 13 of 16 in 9 games from the charity stripe here entering tonight. Their leading scorers on this team, not even out there. One of them, of course, C.J. Roberts. We've seen him. He averages 14, but hasn't been much of a factor. Here's the and 1, and it's good by Jefferson. 53-51. Lamar by 2. Bearcats trailing 8:16 to go on the Miller time game clock. The Bearcats will bring it in from right to left. Jaden Ray drops it off over to Powers. Powers left-handed dribble down to Lampley. Lampley hands this one off over to Flagg. Flagg takes a jumper from the free throw line. Too strong. No, it bounces in. Wow, it dropped dead like a duck on the back of that rim, and then it finally just dropped in for Savion Flagg. We are tied at 53 apiece. Good break there for Sam Houston. As the Bearcats back on the defensive side. This one zinged down low to Ledette, flips it up. Actually, it was Smith, and that shot is good. So back and forth we go. Lamar with a 2-point advantage, 55-53, 7:38 to go. Lamar has made 3 of their last 3 shots. Bearcats trying to respond here as Ray has it over to Dante Powers for 3. He'll strike. Shot's not good. Jaden Ray trying to save it. He'll find Ipe. Ipe's got it on the left wing. Good job there by Ray to save it. Here is Savion Flagg from the right corner. Flagg trying to direct traffic. He's got 13. Lampley has 15 in this ball game. Down to Ipe. He'll find Ray. Corner 3 on its way. This one off the left side of the rim. It's no good for Jaden Ray. And boy, in practice, you watch these Bearcats, and they can shoot. And they can shoot threes, but it just comes game time, and it seems like they stiffen up. McClure has it back on the right side. Lamar leading by 2, 55-53, under 7 to go. Over the corner now, it is Ledette. Ledette thought about a 3 against Lampley, picks it up, rotates over to the left wing. Ball up top to Jefferson. He's guarded by Jaden Ray. High screen coming by Nickerson. As Jefferson trying to work it inside now. He'll split through 2 defenders. Easy layup. No, it's not there. Looked easy. Wasn't there. Now the Bearcats getting sloppy with it as Savion Flagg was just trying to loft one up. But they do get it, and here is Lampley. Good off the left side, actually the right side of the glass. Savion Flagg a little sloppy with it there, though, as he lofted up in the air. Lamar knocked it back, but luckily the Bearcats able to get right back on it and throw it up to Lampley. Lampley now with 17 points. He is having a great night, 7 of 11 from the field. We're tied at 55 apiece, 6:03 to go here in this second half. Lamar has it on the right side. It is into the hands of Jefferson. Go up top to McClure. McClure trying to work a dribble. It's stolen by Dante Powers. Powers, though, losing his dribble, and it's turned right back over to Ledette. Ledette, this one turned over. Bearcats back with it. It's into the hands of Dante Powers. He'll find Savion Flagg for 3. Yes, buried it. Raise the flag, baby. And the Bearcats have a 3-point advantage, 58-55. Oh, mama, it was just sloppy play, back and forth, and the Bearcats finally come out as the victors on that awkward set. 58-55, Lamar trailing, 5:32 to go on the right side. It's Jefferson, he'll go over to Ledette for 3. Yes, good. Oh, man, we are tied at 58 apiece, 5:23 to go on the Miller time game clock. So once again, as Carlos said in that halftime show, every time one team seems like they go on a run, the other team is able to stop it. Down low, here's Savion Flagg, easily drops this one in. It was 1-on-1, and we have a 2-point advantage, Sam Houston, 60-58, 5 minutes to go. Bearcats have made 5 of their last 7 shots, and 4 of 6 for Lamar. Lamar's got it back on the right side, trailing 60-58, 4:55 to go on the Miller time game clock. Jefferson down low to Nickerson, and he slams it home. Boy, he was wide open, had a lane down there. The assist, and Nickerson able to drop that one in. Slam-a-jamma mama, 60 apiece. 4:42 to go here in the final frame of play. As the Bearcats will bring it into the front court. It's Jaden Ray from right to left, crossing over that Sam Houston logo at the timeline, directing traffic, telling Lampley to go down low on the baseline. It's Ipe takes a 3 straight away. Good for Tristan Ipe. Oh, baby, what a play. Ipe, 1 of 3 from downtown this season, and he nails that one, 63-60. I didn't see that coming, and the Bearcats take a 3-point advantage. It's back over in the hands of Jefferson inside the paint. He'll go corner Ledette. Ledette drives inside from the semicircle, almost loses the handle, and now lays it up and good off the right side. It's 63-62. Bearcats holding on to a 1-point advantage. We've got a good one here tonight in Huntsville. 3:55 to go on the Miller time game clock. As Ray will bring it in the front court over to Ipe. At the top of the 3, chest pass goes to the right wing into the hands of Savion Flagg. With a left-handed dribble, he'll retreat backwards. Guarded there by Smith. He'll find Dante Powers near the right wing. Back up top to the left. Now it is Jaden Ray slicing, dicing, good off the right side of the glass. Big shot there by Jaden Ray. And the Bearcats extend it to 3, 65-62. 3:26 to go here, and we've got a timeout on the floor. We'll take it as a media timeout by Lamar. It's 65-62. We'll be back in 90 from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcats Sports Radio Network.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
Hi there, it's Clint Mack from Wiesner of Huntsville. This time of year brings us thoughts of holiday seasons, thoughts of family, and being with those we love. We also think about last year and the new year to come. And from us at Wiesner of Huntsville, we thank you for your friendship and business over the past years. We wish you all the love and happiness the season can bring, and may it follow you through the coming new year. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year's from Wiesner of Huntsville.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship.
Welcome back, friends. Rob Hipp live from Johnson Coliseum in beautiful Huntsville, Texas at Sam Houston men's basketball. The Western Athletic Conference opener. And the Bearcats leading Lamar 65-62. Sam Houston has made 5 of their last 5 shots. 3 of 3, though, for Lamar. Lamar, by the way, boy, they have been hot from the field this half. 11 of 17 at just under 65%. They are shooting 55% overall in the game. Sam Houston, they are 12 of 24, 50%, and 25 of 50 remains at 50% from the field here in this ball game. Savion Flagg leading all Bearcat players with 18. Lampley has 17. Ipe with 9. Ray with 2. Powers has 8 in this ball game. Dante Powers having a good game so far. We need to see him break out. 3 players in double digits for Lamar. Smith has 20. McClure has 10. And Roberts has 12. Bearcats, by the way, 9 of 29. For 9 of 21 from three-point land at 43%. That's been keeping them in this game. They've only turned it over 8 times, and they have scored 19 points off of 16 Lamar turnovers. So Sam Houston holding on to the 3-point advantage on their home court, 65-62, 3:25 to go on the Miller time game clock, as Lamar will inbound here looking for their 3rd win of the season and their 1st win against a Division I opponent. They'll have it over to Roberts. Way high pass to Jefferson on the left wing. Down to 10 on the shot clock for Jefferson as Jaden Ray will step up and guard him now. Jefferson trying to work, double teamed. He'll zing this one from the right arm to McClure. McClure lowers his right shoulder, and boy, I thought for a moment that should have been an offensive foul, and I think that's going to be a foul against Sam Houston, and that is, no, yep, it is. It's an offensive foul against McClure, so that will turn it over, and that will take us I believe, to another media timeout. 65-62, 3:04 to go on the Miller Time game clock. Sam Houston with an opportunity to extend their three-point advantage when we come back in 90 seconds. From Van Wagner, this is the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
Hey y'all, Josh Ward here for Bill Fick Ford in Huntsville. If you want a real truck that looks good and that can pull any load, do what I did. Decide the options you want and go see No Bull Bill. You'll spec out your order and agree on pricing, and then leave the rest up to Bill Fick Ford. You trust them to build the Ford truck of your dreams, and they'll trust you to buy it. No deposit required, and you still get a No Bull deal. It's buying made easy. Bill Fick Ford, your No Bull headquarters. Check them out online, BillFickFordHuntsville.com.
Welcome back, friends. Sam Houston men's basketball in the WAC conference opener here, leading Lamar 65-62. Thanks for joining us. I'm Rob Hipp, your play-by-play announcer. It's always a joy and privilege to bring you Sam Houston athletics here on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. As we come out of the timeout, Bearcats again making 5 of their last 5 shots, still trying to hold on to the lead here. Their largest run was 6-0. They led by as many as 5 when it was 41-36 back at the 16:22 mark here in the second. And for the Lamar Cardinals, the Big Red, they've led by as many as 5 as well when it was 50-45 at the 9:57 mark. Sam Houston a chance to extend it back to that largest lead as they'll bring it inbounds here. 65-62. Bearcats have it under 3 minutes to go on the Miller Time game clock to Powers. Over to Jaden Ray on the left wing. He's directing traffic, sending Nicholas down low. Here's a bounce pass, though. Goes over to Savion Flagg. Back up top to Powers. 9 on the shot clock near the right wing. To Lampley. He'll take a long 3. This one off the front of the rim. The rebound, Nicholas. Nicholas will flip it over to Jaden Ray. And the Bearcats with an opportunity here to score again as they've got it on the offensive rebound. Over to Ray. Now Nicholas has it. Down to 10 on the shot clock for Nicholas. Back up top. Float this one up to Savion Flagg, and we've got a foul on the play. As a Lamar Cardinal player went down hard, and love that sportsmanship down there by Savion Flagg as C.J. Roberts went down pretty hard. And again, Savion Flagg was there to help him up. I just love seeing that. 7 on the shot clock here. And for Lamar, though, they have already put Sam Houston in the double bonus. 2 free throws coming up here for Flagg. He has struggled, though, from the line. Only 1 of 3 here tonight. He'll take the first one from the right hand. This one good. Very critical free throw to make it a 2-possession ball game. 66-62. Bearcats extend it back by 4. 2:24 to go on the Miller Time game clock. Savion Flagg, another free throw coming up here. He is only a 30% free throw shooter. Here it is on its way. This one rattles in and good. Boy, talk about crunch time there for Flagg and the Bearcats. Back tying their largest lead, 67-62 with 2:19 to go on the Miller Time game clock. Zelos Jefferson will bring it into the front court from left to right, guarded by Powers. He'll work across 2 high screens back over the right side. Feeding down low. No, it's intercepted by Savion Flagg. Here come the Bearcats. It's Lampley. Lampley wanting to run some time here. He's being chased from behind on his own side of the court. Back over to Dante Powers. Powers over the head pass. Down low finds Jaden Ray. As Jaden Ray working a dribble here. Bearcats leading 67-62. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Ray has it at the top of the 3. Actually standing way out near half court. Now Ray will step up. Right wing. He'll find Dante Powers for 3. Yes! How about it for Dante Powers? And the Bearcats down the stretch are dominating now. Making 6 of their last 7 shots and leading 70-62. But back the other way. Oh, man, it was Bearcats giving up on the play, and it was a layup off the right side by Corey Nickerson. That will take us to another full timeout called by Lamar, 70-64. 1:28 to go on the Miller Time game clock. Stay with us, friends. This is the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
Artec Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas for over 20 years. They do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards to name a few. They can design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted signs and lights? Their 45-foot bucket truck and in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Artec Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
Every life is unique. Some are filled with sports or music. Whatever memories you have, you can trust the hometown experts at Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home. I'm Greg Smith, owner of Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home, and we have planned and arranged thousands of services, each as unique as the life being celebrated. When it's time, you can trust us to help you and your family plan a remembrance to mirror a life well lived. We're Sam Houston Memorial Funeral Home because every life deserves to be celebrated.
Back at it, friends. Rob Hipp, thanks for joining us on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. I want to remind you, if you're listening tonight, we'd love to hear from you. If you're in the booth on our social media streams, send a comment. Those will pop up on the screen. That's something kind of new now that we're experimenting with, so you'll be able to see your comments pop up on the screen as they happen. And then also, if you're listening on the radio, you can always text us on the Bearcat fan text line at 512-522-9105. Bearcats will inbound here, 1:25 to go, leading 70-64. They'll move from right to left. Dante Powers crossing the SH logo at the timeline. As he's got it, a couple of dribbles, drops this one off over to Jaden Ray at the top. Ray guarded up top by C.J. Roberts. Ray has it as he is just running some clock here, down to 10 on the shot clock. Ray to the right wing, inside. He'll flip it over to Powers. Powers finds Lampley from downtown. This shot's not there, but the putback slam is good by Savion Flagg. Oh, mama, what a play! As Flagg slammed it back down inside, and the Bearcats leading 72-64. Back the other way, Lamar missing the shot. Here come the Bearcats. Actually, it was a steal by Lampley. It was no shot. Lampley reached in and stole it. Bearcats have it here on that left side. It is Jaden Ray. Lampley, by the way, with 20 points so far, 22 for Flagg. Down to 10 on the shot clock. Jaden Ray works it inside. He'll flip it over his left shoulder. Up top over to Lampley. Lampley with 5 on the clock. Jacks up a 3. Yes! Oh, baby, turn on the lights. It's DeMarcus Lampley from downtown, and the Bearcats have their largest lead at 9, 75-64. And Lamar has it back on the right side. Here's a shot off the right side. It's partially blocked by Nicholas, and that shot clock down to 15 seconds on a game clock, actually. And we've got a whistle here, and not sure if there was a foul down there or not. Anyway, 75-64. Bearcats with the lead, and boy, down the stretch, a 12-2 run. As Lamar not going to be able to catch up in this one. They'll inbound it. Pass goes over to Roberts. Roberts inside, loses his handle, and we've got a out of bounds here against Sam Houston's Dante Powers. Boy, you talk about this Sam Houston team looking for a big win tonight. I know you're going up against a team that's only 2 wins and 11 losses on the season, but this is a good way to get started. Here's the inbound pass. Jumper here by C.J. Roberts won't fall. And the rebound into the hands of Savion Flagg. And the Bearcats will end the ball game on a 12-2 run, making 8 of their last 10 shots. And they will open WAC conference play with a victory going 1-0, 75-64. We'll step aside and take a break. We'll have postgame when we come back from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than TicketSmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearcat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Artech Signs and Lighting Incorporated is a family-owned, full-service business based in Huntsville, Texas for over 20 years. They do business cards, decals, yard signs, banners, and billboards to name a few. They can design and fabricate electrical signs to fit your business needs. Busted Signs and Lights? Their 45-foot bucket truck and in-house electrician can service you. They are located at 625 Highway 190 East. Give them a call at 936-435-9966. Artech Signs and Lighting Incorporated looks forward to serving you.
Curious about what real estate agents enjoy the most? It's about reminding our clients that dreams really do come true. RE/MAX is the #1 real estate company nationwide. RE/MAX Prime Properties is a locally owned family business in Huntsville. Need a realtor knowledgeable in our area? Call one of our experienced agents and let us guide you home. RE/MAX Prime Properties is located at 1215 Financial Plaza, Huntsville, Texas, and is a proud partner of SHSU Athletics. Eat 'em up, Cats.
101.7 KSAM and the Bearcat Sports Network present the Bearcat Basketball Post-Game Show. Now for an in-depth analysis of tonight's game, let's return courtside with Rob Hipp.
Welcome back, friends. Post-game getting underway. Sam Houston men's basketball opening up WAC conference play with a good victory against a very tough Lamar team tonight, 75-64. Lamar will now drop to 2-12 on the season, 0-1 in WAC play. They have lost 5 in a row, and Sam Houston will improve now to 6-9 and 1-0 in WAC conference play. And by the way, it's the first time this season that Sam Houston has won back-to-back games, so they will start their win streak now with 2 games after defeating North Carolina Central 68-51 back 8 days ago in El Paso. The Bearcats doing what they had to do. They came out cold in that second half, but overall found a way to start shooting a lot hotter as they wrapped up 15 of 29 in the second half, shooting 52%. Lamar, though, they couldn't be denied from the field tonight. They shot 12 of 20, 60%. Overall, 28 of 52 at 53%. So they had a good night shooting as well. They outshot the Bearcats. The Bearcats just got a few more looks, and really tonight for Sam Houston, it was that three-point line that got hot for the Bearcats off the fingertips of DeMarcus Lampley. Sam Houston shooting 11 of 25 from three-point land at 44%. How about Lampley finishing up second leading in scoring for Sam Houston tonight? He had 20 points just behind Savion Flagg at 22. Lampley, by the way, 8 of 14 from the field. 4 of 8 of those were from three-point land. We'll step aside. We'll take one more break, and when we come back, we'll wrap it up. We'll go over final stats and individual stats. Stay with us, friends. Postgame continues from Van Wagner. This is the Bearcat Sports Radio Network.
TicketSmarter is glad we are back to holding live events. If you are looking to buy tickets to the best sports, concerts, and theater events, all at the very best price, look no further than Ticketsmarter.com or on the app. Buying tickets at TicketSmarter will help support children in need. For every ticket transaction on TicketSmarter, $1 will be donated to a children's charity. TicketSmarter is proud to be the official ticketing partner of Bearcat Athletics. TicketSmarter, a smarter way to buy tickets.
Hey y'all, it's Aaron Watson. Need a new vehicle? It may only be a swipe away. Every time you swipe your First Financial Bank Visa debit card between now and the end of February, you will be automatically entered into a drawing to win a new vehicle of your choice. Swipe often and you will soon be driving up and down that honky-tonk highway. For promotion rules and a list of participating dealers, visit ffin.com/sweepstakes. No purchase necessary. Member FDIC.
At H-E-B, we know that game day is about more than the game itself. The taste of victory is unparalleled, but so is the taste of H-E-B jalapeno poppers hot off the grill. Seeing the best players in their prime is truly something to behold. So is an H-E-B Prime 1 burger that you grilled to perfection. For low prices on all the things that make game day great and delicious, visit H-E-B, your official game day headquarters, or use the Buy H-E-B app to order curbside and start prepping for game day right away.
You might know that State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has great service. She is your good neighbor after all. Did you know State Farm has surprisingly great rates too? Yep. Along with good neighbor service, State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes has surprisingly great rates for everyone in Huntsville and Walker County. So call State Farm agent Diana K. Barnes at 936-295-2686 for your surprisingly great rates today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Postgame continues on the Bearcat Sports Radio Network. Sam Houston defeats Lamar tonight 75-64. The Bearcats go 1-0 in WAC conference play to open it up, and Lamar will fall to 0-1. Sam Houston closing that game on a 12-2 run, 8 of 10 from the field to pull away, and that's how you play down the stretch. Again, we'll go over those final numbers tonight. Sam Houston shooting 51%, 28 of 55 from the field, 44%, 11 of 25 from three-point land. Still, one area of concern that they've got to continue to work on is the free throws. They were only 8 of 16 from the charity stripe tonight at 50%. Bearcats doing a great job holding on to the ball, only turning it over 8 times. They scored 27 points off of 19 Lamar turnovers. Bearcats, for one of the few times this season, were out-rebounded. Only 24 boards tonight for Sam Houston. That is not characteristic of this team that averages close to 40 boards. 15 of those were on the defensive side, 9 on the offensive glass. They had 7 second chance points, 20 off the bench, 24 down in the paint, 8 fast break points, 1 block, 11 steals tonight for Sam Houston, and 19 assists. This ball game went back and forth, tied. We had 12 ties. Bearcats led for 7 minutes and 17 seconds. There was 13 lead changes in this ball game as well. Actually, 7 minutes, the ball game was tied on 13 lead changes. Bearcats led for 20 minutes and 12 seconds. On the flip side for Lamar, they shot a blistering 54%. Good shooting night for Lamar tonight, 28 of 52, but they were only 30% from three-point land. That was the difference maker, 3 of 10. They were 5 of 7 from the free throw line at 71%. 19 turnovers, that also was a dagger for Lamar. Again, the Bearcats scoring 27 points off of those 19. The Lamar Cardinals only scoring 6 points off of 8 Bearcat turnovers. Total rebounds, 32 boards, 22 on the defensive side, and 10 offensive boards tonight for the Big Red. They scored 15 second chance points, 5 off the bench, 38 down in the paint, which is a bit surprising because the Bearcats had some big men down there. 6 fast break points, 2 blocks, 2 steals, and 14 assists. Again, Lamar leading for 12 minutes and 19 seconds in this ball game. Very quickly, there was 4 players in double digits for Lamar. Leading all scores was Smith. He had 20 points, 10 of 14 from the field. He was hot tonight. 2 turnovers. This young man normally only averages for this Lamar Cardinal team, as I was looking at it earlier, I believe only 5 points a game, so well above where he normally is with 20. Nickerson had 10 points on 5 of 10. Roberts had 12 of 5 of 11, and McClure had 10 on 3 of 4, but he was also 4 of 4 from the free throw line. For the Sam Houston Bearcats, 3 players in double digits on a night where Javion May did not play, coming off that injury to his nose against North Carolina Central 8 days ago. Savion Flagg, the Texas A&M graduate transfer, 9 of 15 from the field. He was 2 of 4 from downtown, also 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 2 fouls, 2 turnovers in 35 minutes. Again, Flagg with 22 points. DeMarcus Lampley, second leading scorer, 8 of 14 from the field, 4 of 8 from downtown. He had some critical threes down the stretch to extend this Bearcat lead and eventually put them over the top. 2 boards for Lampley tonight, 1 foul, no turnovers, by the way. 36 minutes, Lampley had 20 points. And then Dante Powers, he had 11, 3 of 7 from the field. All of them were three-pointers, 2 of 4 from the free throw line. He had 1 rebound, 3 assists, 2 fouls, 2 turnovers in 33 minutes. Again, Powers with 11. How about it for the Bearcats? Other players getting in the action tonight. Tristan Ipe had 9, Scroggins had 4, and then 2 apiece for Nicholas, who got his first career start tonight in place of Javion May. Ray had 2, and Kowalski had 2 as well. So every player that got on the court tonight for Sam Houston, they scored. The Bearcats, again, victorious 75-64 to go 1-0 in WAC conference play, and 2 wins in a row for the first time this season. The next game for Sam Houston will be hosting UT-RGV, the Vaqueros. That will happen at 6:30 p.m. on January the 3rd. Come out, get your tickets at GoBearcats.com. For Lamar, they will now drop 5 in a row, and they will face, and their schedule doesn't get easier, they'll face Stephen F. Austin on the road, 2 p.m. on New Year's. And they will also come right back as Sam Houston will travel to Lamar on the 13th. Again, Bearcats looking good here in that first game. Friends, as always, appreciate you joining us. This broadcast has been authorized under rights granted by Sam Houston to Van Wagner. Any accounts and descriptions of this broadcast may not be retransmitted in any form without the express written consent of Van Wagner and Sam Houston Athletics. The executive producers of Sam Houston Basketball is Zach Kaditz. The coordinating producer is Desiree Chambers. And a special thanks to Sam Houston Athletic Communications Office, Jason Barfield, Ben Reichard, and, of course, our good friend Cody Stark. Studio operations by K-Sam. A big thank you to Carlos Zimmermann tonight, working the flagship, also bringing you that halftime show. Again, tune in for the next broadcast broadcast. It'll take place, as I mentioned earlier, on January the 3rd, hosting UTRGV at 6:30 p.m. I'll have pregame starting at 6:15 right here on the Bearkats Sports Radio Network. Friends, I'm Rob Hipp, reminding you tonight that we're not strong enough alone to make it on our own. We need each other. Provide a word of encouragement. Lend a hand of support. Somebody out there tonight needs you. Good night. Happy New Year. And God bless from Huntsville, Texas. We'll see you, friends.
For any of your shipping, faxing, copying, or notarizing needs, get on down to Pack and Ship. Big or small, they ship it all. Conveniently located right off 45 on Highway 30 next to Hobby Lobby. At Pack and Ship, there are no lines. They have a kind, experienced staff ready to help you. Pack and Ship, happily serving all residents of Walker County and the surrounding areas. Pack and Ship. Enjoy a great round of golf at the Bearkat course, formerly Raven Nest. Conveniently located on the southbound side of 45 in Huntsville, the Bearkat course offers award-winning value with special rates for alumni, faculty, staff, and students of Sam Houston State University. Memberships are available for as low as $139 per month that include unlimited greens fees and cart fees for the whole family. Visit the golf shop to get fitted for equipment and for the full stock of Sam Houston State University logoed men's and women's apparel. Let's play golf at the all-new Bearkat course in Huntsville.
Join the Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. For only $35 a year, your membership helps provide scholarship assistance, plus networking, a travel program, discounts on home and auto insurance, car rentals, event tickets, and much more. Connect with your Bearkat pride and spirit by joining the Alumni Association. Go online, alumni.shsu.edu. As a member, you can be a part of something bigger. The Sam Houston State University Alumni Association. Join today.
You've been listening to Sam Houston State University Bearkat basketball. No portion of this game may be rebroadcast without express written consent from Sam Houston State University, our broadcast partners, or 101.7 KSAM. We are the Bearkat Sports Network.